The ASX has plunged almost 4% at the open after Wall Street suffered its worst points loss since the global financial crisis. Sky News Business Editor Ticky Fullerton joins us live now. Ticky, Australian investors are still reeling from Monday's $140 billion wipeout. Today's just more bad news.
Well, that's right, Annalise, although it was expected to be actually worse than that. I mean, if you think about what happened in New York and around the world overnight, in Wall Street they're calling it Black Monday. The Dow Jones was down 7.8, S&P 500 7.6, Nasdaq over 7, and in London the FTSE over 7 and the German DAX over 7. So in a way the expectations were that we'd be down at well over 5. Now it's under 5. We are now in bear territory. That's 20% off the highs intraday. It's hard to see that by the end of the day we won't be in bear market territory. So yeah, it is a really difficult time in markets, and we've also got a situation where the lower this market gets, the more there'll be pressure on investors who are holding shares. Some of them will be pressured for margin calls, which means that they've actually got to shore up and add investment funding to keep those positions. If not, they've got to unload them. That also puts downward pressure on the market. But we've also had just now information coming out of the US. Donald Trump is looking at a stimulus package. That now is looking at payroll tax relief, loans to small business, and support for the travel and the airline industry. I mean, if you look at the travel industry, something like Carnival Cruises, we're all hearing these stories about cruises everywhere. They've lost 60% this year alone. So a package there, we're expecting possibly three 75-75-point basis cut next week from the Fed. So lots happening over in New York too.